Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first year's or first lot of Multitask-Studios is upcoming. I'm joined here today with one of my team members. We'll be referring to as Silly.
Hello.
Hello, hello, Silly. How are you doing?
I am very good.
Ah, yes, very good. All right, so here's basically how this works, as this being the first time. So on these little videos, we'll be talking about and announcing some of the upcoming projects, which will either be, or well, is either in development already or will be development later on in either this year, later on, or in future years. Through questions, and just a little area to chill and talk about it. All right, so I think we're all ready to go.
Seems like we are. Okay, so first off, what is Multitask Studios about?
Multitask Studios is a company I've I say company. It's in realistic terms, it's a team of people, like people that come and go, like some stay, absolute peaks. And pretty much it's something I've set up in which not just by my own projects or like projects necessarily, but meant to be a sort of like team sort of environment or slash area in which not only us, but if people want, like if they want to create their own series, indie video games, stuff of the sort, then like in future, more and more so, they can come to us at option if they prefer.
Ooh, sounds very interesting.
Yeah. And our first set of games, we've prepared a little list specifically for, I say either this year or this time. Don't know if there's going to be more than one of these in a year. Most likely not, just to like
Very,
spread them out.
quality and make sure it stays up in a reasonable amount.
Yeah, no, exactly. Alright, so first up on the list, we have the remaster of an old classic of mine, Purple Smile.
What's the original Purple Smile?
The original Purple Smile was a bit of an old idea that I sort of put together on the old sort of simplified coding website known as Scratch. Basically, admittedly, a bit of a Hello Neighbor clone, if I'm being like truly honest. Like as of recently. I say recently, it kind of started like a year ago roughly, like from when I wanted to do the remaster. Outside of what, like, I suppose, like, people have seen, like, from the, like, game, there's been almost like this, I don't know, like, these little ideas, that have been, like, said and all from, like, friends and all, they've also found out about the game, and, you know, because of, like, these unique interpretations that other people have, like, built up from, like seeing it, and further like what's been shown, and they take from it these like either funny parts or like interesting, or both. Sorry. I figured like I might want to like try again, maybe bring back that classic, knowing the effect that it got from my friends, and to show it out further in this new format.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Bit of a weirdy, bit of a like, odd one, but it's one that I'd love to like explore again, see where I can take it. The new style of it, most likely being in a sort of horror slash comedy slash story element type game.
Ow.
And most likely on a different engine. Most likely going to be, I was thinking like possibly on Unreal Engine when we actually like start making the physical thing, perhaps.
Ooh.
It could change in future, but we'll just see how it goes, I suppose.
Any other projects you are working on currently?
As a matter of fact, I do. It appears on the list. The next one is Oscar and Dot. Now, Oscar and Dot is a bit more of a recent one, but it's one that I've wanted to try out for a little bit, and is probably going to be one of the first that the Multitask Studios channel is going to present and show.
Do you want to keep anything for spoilers, or do you want to describe
Sure.
what?
Well, I don't mind giving a few teasers, or just enough so the audience can get a basic idea of it, I suppose. So first, short answer: what is Oscar and Dot? It's nothing serious, but it is something to enjoy. Many of us love the meme culture of the internet, and love the aspects of just pure nonsensical chaos. You get it in things like YouTube poops, those being some of the classics, you know.
Yeah.
And further on, just I've always had a passion for that kind of humor, and I wanted to explore that in a series. Well, no, a series that wasn't meant to be taken seriously, but it's just something
Something to enjoy.
Yeah, just to almost, what do they say? Shut your brain off and just don't think about it. Almost.
It's the you.
Yeah, just still being worked out with things, but as of right now, the current plan is that so to give some more information about how it's going to work, 5 episodes are going to be worked on at once. 5 episodes basically making up of a full season for Oscar and Dot. And throughout, I want to say the span of 1 week or 2 weeks. It depends on how long each episode takes to make. Each episode will be released and put into a playlist on the Multitask Studios channel, so people will be able to enjoy and watch each one of the chaotic sort of cartoons.
Ooh, I'd love to see that.
Yeah, it's one that I'm curious to see how everyone takes it and all. And further on, how do I describe it further? See, for starters, I've for a while I've almost seen Oscar and Dot almost basically the equivalent of pretty much Multitask Studios' Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse in a way. Them being the main mascots and all. And I just thought, since they were the main mascots, why not give them a bit of a spotlight amongst the other shows and series that are coming the Multitask way, I suppose.
When do we expect this to release?
Well, as of right now, it's a little bit unclear to it's the predictions are a little bit unclear as of right now, since a few of the scripts need to be put into completion before, of course, we put it into a physical thing, and spend about 2 hours probably laughing our head off, and barely being able to finish it, just in tears of just. In fact, that being one of our goals, just I mean, if it makes us laugh, it's worth it. I'm sure it's gonna work. Yeah. But roughly, I'd say I won't. Perhaps if not somewhere in either November or December type times, I want to say around early beginning of next year.
Is there any more projects coming up?
Next up is one that has been in not development hell, but it's been juggled about quite a bit, I will say that. The MT Crew show.
What is this about?
The MT Crew show is one, and to clarify, I understand the name may be a little bit either strange or be like, okay, and I don't know, it may not be like anything that stands out at first glance, but the MT Crew is an old classic for me that I've been working on, in which a series of 10 episodes within the 4 planned seasons, meant to be a sort of series that is based on not exact, but inspired moments within my life and tellings from what I've picked up from others. Meant to be a story that takes place with these group of teenagers, your ordinary friend group, but there's a special twist. I wanted to go in a very metaphorical sort of direction, in which you'll probably see some very I want to say perhaps whimsical type things occur. But once you really start to get into it, you'll see the idea is to try and look through it and see what it's actually trying to tell the viewer. Further on.
So what is the style of this show?
As of right now, I'm looking to probably have the style be represented as when it comes to the framing and all, I want to try and go for something similar to if you've seen the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse films, for a very prime example. Not exactly the rubbery smooth, but still pleasing, perhaps. I want to go for something fresh, yeah. So the actual characters and parts of the world will be drawn and animated in a 2D style, while I want to try and go for a fusion of both the 2D characters with somewhat 3D backgrounds, which may it's a bit hard to explain exactly what I mean on that, but once we start
in a similar sense to The Amazing World of Gumball on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I may not be able to get the backgrounds looking like we have RTX enabled, but then again, I did want to try and see if I can pull it off in Unreal Engine 2 when I'm not working on video games, I suppose. Yeah.
Is there a release date for this project?
Well, as of right now, the MT Crew series has been put not on a shelf, but almost in a waiting line, I want to say. And that just being because, as of right now, I'm currently writing scripts for what I'd like to call the MT Crew's Brother series, and we'll just be getting to that very soon. This one I'm especially excited for.
I've heard a lot about this next one.
Yes, and everyone's about to find out exactly how. But yeah, so as of right now, the MT Crew scripts story has we have the basic idea of the direction, but we just need to get it specifically down in words. Yeah, I would say it's currently on hold right now, but once we get that done, then it's just finding voice actors, creating the animation around the voice acting audio, then finalizing the videos, and there we go. The MT Crew show shall start rolling out its episodes.
Wow.
Yeah. You can tell.
Do you want to start talking about this next project?
I'd be very happy to. Alright, next up we have a personal favourite of mine, Gameverse.
I've heard a lot about this one. Care to explain animation style and what we will be expecting in this?
Sure thing. So I gotta be honest with you. I was kind of in the early days of figuring out about like Gameverse and like its visual looks. I was debating whether to. Well, it went in like 3 stages before I got to like the final look that I want to go for as of right now. The first version, and like we'll find out why in a moment, but it clearly talking about games. I wanted to attempt originally trying to make the episodes within the games specifically talked about, like their engines, even if we had like mods to them to get them to work. There was that first stage, like to the point where I even like took some time to make some like full-on skins to like, so in case like people could like wear them and then we could act out the scenes. But then again, because of how limiting that can be, we decided to scrap it. We'll still be able to like post the skins for anyone who may want to wear and be inside our characters. Don't think about that too hard. But yeah, so the skins for those characters will hopefully be available, and the files from being available on the official like CharlieMT Discord server. And oh yeah, just to clarify, because I know some people may notice this, if not everyone. In the I know I said in the links of some of the music, and also actually, wait, I'll get to that in just a sec. The under music videos that I have posted as of recently at recording this, I mentioned that more information about Gameverse and further on could be found out through the Discord server. But then I found out there was a little problem. I can't use links on that channel as of currently right now. There's a long story behind it, but let's just say in order to like do it, I have to do a 6-minute video of my face and further on, and from people who've been most likely hearing about it, you can probably connect the dots as to what actually happened.
So is there a way around this?
Well, when it comes to the Discord server, I'm not 100% sure, but I should hopefully, if not like through the like CharlieMT channel, then I should be able to like post it underneath the Multitask-Studios video, that being this one. And then hopefully we can get it through that way, I suppose. Where was it?
Is there a release date for this project?
Oh yeah. Well, as of right now, I'm as a personal part from my end, I'm gonna be heading into college, so I'm gonna try and possibly pick up some things. Hopefully, I might be able to get some like qualities and skills in which I can start making the episodes into physical things. And it'll be the similar process to like shows like the MT Crew. But as of right now, like the first episode, I imagine, I want to say, will probably come out most likely at some point later next year, if not the beginning of the year after that. But it shouldn't be too long, since we're already like through a good phase, or like of it, that being like writing the scripts for the episodes, that going incredibly quick.
This seems like your passion project overall.
I have to admit to you, like it really has, like there's an I know, like glazing a little, but don't know. There's a massive story behind like quite a lot of it. And
from what I've seen and cannot share yet, it's very impressive, and I can't wait to see more of what comes out of this with story and music.
Yes. So as of the current moment, some music tracks, soundtracks, have been posted to the CharlieMT channel. That being of the main antagonist and protagonist, Lance and Void. I should have said it in the other way around, but what's it? And yeah, of their main themes, and as well as a few more other characters, which there isn't going to be much information on as of right now. Specifically, our characters as of right now, Trice and Sarah, out of our handful of characters. But as time goes on, there's going to be more information shared further on about it. Mind if I like go into just like the basic premise, or as basic as I can get it, about like Gameverse?
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Alright, so my pretty much where it began was I was at one point, just a casual thing, I was playing like Minecraft as like anyone would, and I was playing on a specific server known as Lifeboat, I think it's called. And specifically like this survival area, and as I walked further along, like clearly many other players had been in these servers before, and I looked around and just like thought like of how much history was behind it, and something just clicked for me. Like, what if there was a scenario, a universe perhaps, in which famous online video games were represented almost like their own worlds, connected worlds. And the problem, or well, maybe not problem, but challenge for like anyone like living in these worlds, these cities, would be that they have to like try and survive while also using the different game physics that each game uniquely has. One like key thing that each game has in common is they have an admin, an administrator that as you'd expect in like actual games, you know, he controls basically everything. In Gameverse, this is represented as a sort of leader. But long story short, the leader of what is basically like a Minecraft world goes rogue, unlike other admins, even though some admins can be a little bit spiteful as well, like otherwise. But turns the Minecraft server into pretty much a bit of a hellscape, leaving Void having to stop Lance, this admin, by searching throughout each world to contact each admin to soon take down Lance once and for all.
Wow.
Yeah, try and
Impressive.
try saying that 5 times fast. Am I right?
Yeah.
It's a lot. I know. And more information is gonna like be coming out soon. In any way I can get it out. But yeah, that's the basic like starting point of the plot line.
Can't wait to see how far this gets.
I can't wait either. Alright, okay, so
Any other projects you'd like to mention?
okay, it appears we have 2 more projects left, that being Meme Wars and a bit of a more unique one from the rest, Rubble Road, but we'll get to that right after Meme Wars. Okay, so alright, Meme Wars then. Another video game from Multitask Studios. This one being in between an old and a recent, I'd say. Just a bit of a. It's in like the sort of concept phase as of right now. That like there's no proper like work been done on it right now, but it's something that if the opportunity comes, I'd like to start working on it in the near future. Meme Wars pretty much being as simple as like a combat game in which just imagine a bit of a silly concept, but just imagine a world just running on memes everywhere you go.
Whoa.
Almost like if you have a gingerbread house, but instead of obviously candy, it's internet memes, I suppose. Different beings built up on these memes, living in their sort of world, until at one point, all of a sudden, cringe comes along the way, and declares war on the funny. The funny having This sounds so like goofy, like just explaining it out loud, but I swear this is exactly like how it's meant to like be said. But yeah, so the funny versus the cringe, an all-out war. Which side will lead on the internet victorious? You have to find out. the most simplest way I can put it.
Yeah.
But that was quick, wasn't it? There isn't much of like Meme Wars information wise that we have right now, but as we start to like work on it, there should be some more stuff like coming out and more details to be added, and we'll see how it goes.
Any release date planned?
Well, to be honest, I don't think there's any like. I don't have any idea as of right now, since Meme Wars is another one of those projects I might want to like put in the waiting line as of right now. But if I can hopefully like get Purple Smile working and released the way I hope, then theoretically, unless we do a sequel, then theoretically Meme Wars shall come straight after, whenever Purple Smile releases.
Is there animation style planned for this, or like anything special?
Well, my rough idea as of right now is to almost have it so it could go from like different ranges, but just enough like similarities in like animation style that it just about works. I'm thinking of something a little bit more smoother than the like styles I've picked for things like my series is like Gameverse and the MT crew, or even Oscar and Dot. But something that just works enough, because some memes could like when in video format or further on could run like more like accurately in choppier style.
Image.
Yeah, exactly, like PNGs. In fact, many of the like characters like most likely are going to be shown in like PNGs. Almost like one of those like really old-fashioned games that, you know, you look at it from like the exact side at a certain angle, it almost like looks like it disappears, I suppose. Or at least that's how I'm looking at it as of right now.
I see. It sounds very interesting so far.
Yeah.
And just with what's out so far.
Yeah. And hopefully things are gonna get a lot more interesting as the years go by. Let me tell you. Oh God. Okay. All right. So now we're on to our final topic for this video, this round of Multitask Studios is upcoming. Rubble Road.
Ooh,
Okay, so Rubble Road.
interesting.
Yeah. Rubble Road. Is a bit of a. It's both simple but also kind of complicated to explain at the same time. I feel like, but then again, that just might be just how I'm wired. I don't know. But um, Rubble Road isn't a series or a game like of the sort. Well, I mean, it is a series, but it's not something you can just like get on YouTube, I suppose. But something that theoretically could be like sold as a physical book instead.
Oh,
Yeah, so this will be Multitask-Studios' first book installment, theoretically, and where it goes is like I've pretty much like just written like a basic concept, and I've left out as many details as I physically can because I want to like perhaps like find someone to maybe hand it over to. It can like go to anyone, like anyone who wants to have a go at like writing like their own direction of where it could go. Yeah, we'll go with that, and yeah, we'll turn it into a book, like create some art for it, perhaps. I mean, it depends on if they want like pictures in the book or not. It's completely their choice. But
we'll see. We'll see how it turns out.
yeah, we'll see where things go. But we'll see where the future takes us. But
Is there any release date planned for this project?
um, ooh, as of right now, I
Just like
don't.
whenever it happens, it happens.
Yeah, like you'll probably find a lot of this is because, in fairness, like we're announcing these things, and we're in very early days. Like even for like Multitask Studios, like most of the projects I mentioned, like are either not like made into a physical thing yet, or are like basically like a skeleton. If that makes sense, like just if you think like skeletons as the scripts, so far. But
Sounds really cool.
yeah, it's I've had a lot of like of these passions things, like like a lot of these ideas, and this is I figured why not like share them out in this sort of way. Ever since like I found out and discovered the communities of like indie animation, that I was hooked in seconds.
Ooh,
and I
I
thought,
see your interests coming out in these projects.
hell yeah, yeah. In fact, it probably shows you even further, like just how good it like the other ones like already existing indie animations are further. Like knowing that like admittedly one or two of my projects have like come from as I say like other like indie games, and that for a start that really shows you a little bit, doesn't it? Like the
Yeah,
potential, the quality further on. It's an incredible thing, and further to celebrate. But yeah.
well, I can't wait to see how all these projects turn out over time.
Yeah, like it's going to be an incredibly exciting route. I don't know specifically where it's going to go, but that's the fun part. We have to find out.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, I think we that's all of our major like highlights and topics for this round of Multitask Studios is upcoming. Before we end, is there any other questions that you're curious about? Perhaps.
I can't really think of anything so far.
All right.
I'll note anything down if we have any more interviews.
All right then. Perhaps we can. Maybe we can release the like possible like extra questions in things like YouTube Shorts on the channel, perhaps.
That works for me.
Yeah, yeah. I'm most likely gonna try and like set up like little areas where like people, as many people as possible, can like ask as many questions as
What a
they want.
community poll.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. We can. Oh god, there's so many like. Oh, like just thinking ahead of time. Like it's like it's amazing to think about. But yeah, we can sort out a lot of it and almost build it up, you know?
Yeah.
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 All right then. All right. I think that's it then.
That should be it.
Thank you so much for joining us on this first ever round of Multitask Studios is upcoming. It's been a pleasure
It's
to.
fun.
Yes, it has been fun. It has been fun. And like who knows? Like maybe we can sort this out this way. Like next round, when that'll be.
Hope so. And I can't wait to see what has changed in that time.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's almost like putting a time capsule and seeing how it grows. It's oh, I know I keep saying it, but it is it's just like genuinely like really exciting. Like you can probably tell.
Yeah.
All right then.
I see your passion.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of passion to be seen throughout this, and oh my god, like rambling, like from me. But hopefully in future as well, alongside my projects, hopefully, as I said earlier, this could hopefully be a possible option, an area for other like creators or people who want to maybe do similar stuff to what I'm trying to set up. Hopefully we can gather some more people, and there can be even more projects from like other people to share.
I'd love to see that.
I would really love to see that too. And yeah, it's just like the possibilities are just it's
Nice.
is amazing. It is amazing.
Yes.
And yeah, all right. That I think that's about it then. Well, that's all the time we have for this round of Multitask Studios is upcoming. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much again, Silly.
Been fun. I'll do it again sometime soon.
Yeah,
Or anytime really.
yeah. I'm sure. Like you're more than welcome to, you know, like I try out any of these things as well, of course. And yeah, we'll see where we go. All right. All right. Let's say thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.